Hello, my name is Dan Johnson, and welcome back to the Who podcast. Now we're in December, we're coming towards the end of the year, and we're going to be doing a special sort of quotes game between myself and, of course, my co-host, Will.
Hi guys, I'm back again.
A different room, a different day, a different mustache.
A different, yeah. I'm evolving. I'm regenerating.
Degenerating.
Fuck.
So, the parameters for this game are fairly simple. We're going to give each other 15 quotes, was it, each?
Well, I've got 10 on this article, but I can find another one if you want.
Prepared as always is good. Well, and I don't like set these on him straight away. These are like a few days, if not a
This
week in
was
advance.
this was my idea as well.
It was. It was your idea. I was going to do something very simple, but he went, nah. The rules for this game is that somebody will read out their quote.
A
Then the other
quote.
person has to guess that quote and then lock in their answer. Once they've done that, the other person will reveal that quote and whether that quote was assigned to that person and reveal what was right.
Yes, Dan Johnson, kick us off because
And
you've
then
got
you
more than me.
then you score points based off that, and you get 1 point for the character and 1 point for the episode. And the winner gets, I don't know, something.
A pat on the back when we
Pat on the
meet
back.
for the next podcast.
What? See, because we used to do Dan v Wills. It's been a very long time since we've done one.
We haven't done a
But
Dan v
we
Will
did
in
a Doctor
ages,
Who
have we?
quiz, and you did win.
I did win. I feel like I want to redo that because I listen to that back sometimes and I act like such a child back then.
You
Like
were a child.
we were children, but I
No,
literally
as in
went,
you acted like a
yeah.
child constantly.
No, I don't. I still do. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I've
Yeah.
just lowered the levels a little bit.
Lowered the annoyance slightly,
Lowered the
and
annoyance ever so slightly.
started living independently at uni, and realised that I get punched in the face when I do that kind of stuff now. So,
I've still not been punched in the face yet, so.
result. So the first one then, Will,
Mhm.
your reign of terror will end with the sight of the first crying child. Who said it and what episode?
Fuck me. Rain terror and the first sight of a crying child. At first, it sounds something a Time Lord would say, possibly not the Doctor.
Okay. Not giving it
Is
away.
Is it? I feel like it is the 12th Doctor. Not who said it, but it's Series 9. Hell Bent.
And so who do you think said it?
It's not Hell Bent then. Right, okay.
No, who do you think said it in what episode? I'm not giving you clues.
Rassilon. I thought it sounds like something Rassilon would say in Hell Bent.
So you think Rassilon said it in Hellbent, and I'm afraid, well, you're incorrect. You're really close though. Like you had the right idea, but it's actually from Face the Raven, and it's one of the.
I've not rewatched that.
I knew that was the case because I haven't either until recently, and that's why I thought I'd start with it because it's by Clara. There's just when she says that she's going to die, the Doctor kind of goes off at Shielder, and after doing so, Clara asks him to not go cruel, really.
Never be cruel. Oh, that's mine. Ooh.
And I thought that worked so well that I thought I'd include it. So my next
that sounds like something Rassilon would. Never mind. Carry on.
it is. It's like very Stephen Moffat-y, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, it's
I thought
very
you'd get
Stephen
12th
Moffat.
Doctor from it. So next, Will. Yeah, I think this is you got a really good chance of getting this one. This is a nice and slightly easier one. Blimey, your teeth. Have you got space teeth?
You rude bastards.
You
Blimey,
got space teeth, Will?
Have you got space teeth?
It's quite a big moment. Well, not a big moment, but it's a moment during a action sequence.
Blimey, your teeth. Have you got space teeth? Blimey sounds like a word David Tennant would say.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Were you spitballing, or was that my my reaction?
Your reaction. Blimey, your teeth. Have you got space teeth? I'm actually clueless. It was my idea. Can we go back to cliffhangers? Right. Feisty. Blimey, your teeth. I'm trying to think of anyone who's got massive teeth in Doctor Who.
It's not about the teeth. So this person has just been bitten by another character.
I got it. It's Amy Pond, Vampires in Venice.
You locking that in?
Oh, is it Rory? Rory, it's Rory.
Are you locking that in?
No, fuck.
I'm just gonna say, are you locking that in?
No, it's Amy Pond, and it's in the alley where they're about to fight. Yeah, locking it in.
I can give you 1 point.
Oh, is it Rory?
It's Amy. It is Amy, but it's not Vampires in Venice.
What?
It's only a few episodes before. It's in Time of Angels. There's a bit when she puts her hand on a banister and she feels like it's stone. So the Doctor bites her hand.
Fuck.
Do you know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, go on.
No, but yeah.
I thought, obviously teeth, space teeth. It's got to be the teeth monsters from the Vampires in Venice.
See, that was my beautiful deception on that one. But the clue, I think, was probably that it was so silly that it couldn't have been to an actual villain. Like,
well, it could have been like, yeah. Mm.
You know what I mean?
But I thought it's something Amy Pond would say when, like, they're in the alley against the man or whatever.
I like the reasoning, but
okay,
I'm afraid you're off.
Right. Damn, should we just do all yours first? Because
I think that's what
terribly.
We're doing. We go through all of mine and then on yours. So you've got 1 point.
Woo!
Number 3, Will.
Mhm.
Some things are worth getting your heart broken for.
Oh, something's worth getting your heart broken for. Fuck, I know that one.
I feel like you've watched this one quite a few times, to be honest.
Some things that are worth getting your heart broken for. Martha. Not Martha.
I'm not saying anything.
Martha. Some things worth getting your heart broken for. Oh. I'm trying to think who fancy. It's got to be about the Doctor.
Okay, good.
Am I along the right lines?
You're getting there.
Something's worth getting your heart broken for.
So you think it is obviously referring to the Doctor?
It's referring to the Doctor, and I don't think any people who loved the Doctor was Yaz.
You think it's Yaz?
I think it's Yaz in Power of the Doctor. Okay, I'm so wrong.
I'm not.
I'm so wrong. I don't know. Fucking Martha, Last of the Time Lords.
You think it's Martha and Last of the... It's not. It's so it's from School Reunion. Sarah Jane says it's to Donna.
Oh my god! Says Rose as well, but
yeah, I was like, you're kind of getting there. You people that love the Doctor. Come
on,
oh
my god! You're out. I can literally picture her saying it now as well.
Yeah. Are you my enemy? Are you the enemy? Says another character, but you need it for the second part.
Davros.
I'm not sure if any. This is the actual line. That was just the context. I'm not sure if any of that matters. Friends, enemies, as long as there's mercy.
Davros says that to the 12th Doctor in The Witch's Familiar or The Magician's Apprentice.
Ignore the first bit. Ignore the first bit.
So it's not, are you the enemy?
It's not, are you the enemy? It's that I'm not sure if any of that matters. Friends, enemies, so long as there's mercy. But that is the line before it.
That is the 12th Doctor.
So you go with 12th Doctor in which episode?
Are you the enemy? It sounds something a kid would say. So I'm sure it's Davros, and it is The Witch's Familiar, and The Magician's Apprentice is the second part. Yeah,
You- uh, n- you-
Witch is Familiar,
which is
Magician's
familiar?
Apprentice,
You looking
Magician's
that in?
Apprentice.
You looking that in? Which one are you looking
I
in?
can't think. No, because he goes back and saves him in The Magician's Apprentice.
You looking that in?
Yeah.
Oh well, you've got the two parts confused. It's
Fuck off. No, I
Magician's
didn't.
Apprentice, which is familiar, not the other way around. But you were right. It's part two. So you get 1 point. You got 1 point.
Are you doing it the
But
first?
I know you were so close and you messed up the two-parter.
Why have they got them stupid Moffat? Why did you give them stupid names?
uh, it was a silly title for an episode, but our next one is: if we're going to die, let's die looking like a Bavarian folk band.
If we're going to die, let's die looking like a Bavarian folk band. It sounds a little doctory. And if we're going to die, so it's not if I'm going to die, it's if we're going to die.
Would it help? Because I didn't know what a Bavarian folk band was.
Yes, it would.
The best way to describe it would probably be in stereotypes: Mexican.
Okay. Well, the only thing
Or
that
maybe
screams,
Spanish.
I think the only thing that screams to my head right then is fucking Town Called Mercy. But then no one's wearing a fucking.
Nobody's wearing a what now?
Sombrero.
Don't think sombrero. Think something else. It's not sombrero.
Poncho. Oh, when does Amy Pond wear that fucking poncho? When does Amy Pond wear that fucking poncho?
He was so excited by that answer, his entire camera went pixelated.
It has, hasn't it? I shaked it. Amy Pond wears a poncho when? Is it when Amy Pond is wearing this fucking poncho?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
But I don't know the episode that's in.
But you've got to guess. That's the point.
When would she wear a poncho?
Just clicking to help.
I'm going for the episodes in my head.
Okay.
That one, no. Beast Below, no. Victory of the Daleks, no. Flesh and... No, she's wearing a red.
But
no.
Vampires in Venice. What's next? Amy's Choice.
Amy's Choice.
Then The Hungry.
Amy's Choice!
And Will, who do you think says that line?
Amy!
So you're going with Amy in Amy's Choice?
Yes!
Yeah, correct. That's it.
Thank God. Thank
you were
God.
so close. Like, you were just sort of getting there.
I knew the poncho, and I knew she wears the poncho, and I just had to remember, like, when did she wear this? I knew it was because she was cold as well. So I was like, when the fuck did she wear the fucking poncho?
That was exactly the kind of thing I was going for.
Thanks, Dan. You really helped with that one. Otherwise, I'd completely forgot about Amy's Choice.
I feel like I've got to help a little bit. Even
because
if I just
it's painful to watch me struggle.
It's just awful. Next line then. A massive bit. Let me start that again. Like a transmitter.
Ninth Doctor Rose.
For God's sake, correct. You know exactly the line, don't you? Shall I just read it out for the audience? Like a transmitter, round and massive, somewhere slap bang in the middle of
Bang in the middle of London.
Beautiful one there, Will.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, this one won't be as easy, but here we go.
I feel like I'm better with like Moffat, not if Moffat, RTD era, because I watched that more regularly.
That's why I haven't included that many.
Oh, thank you very much, Daniel.
Because I knew that you wouldn't be, so I was like, "Hey, got you." So next line then. Transmatter still a little rubbery. Nerve endings not quite fused properly.
Transmatter still a little rubbery. Nerve endings not fused properly.
Think about like teleporting, but
Deep
not
breath.
teleporting. As in, think about sort of
Okay.
nature and defying nature. That would be my clue. That's all I'm saying about this one. But
Nerve ending, define nature. Nerve ending's a little rubbery. No, transmat's a little rubbery. Nerve endings, what was it?
transmatter still a little rubbery. Nerve endings not quite fused properly.
Why did Sound of Drums come from here when they teleport away, but no? Asylum of the Daleks.
Said by who?
The Doctor.
You locking that in?
Fuck it, I'm so wrong, but go for it.
I'm afraid you're incorrect. This one was difficult. I did this one on purpose. It's from the Rebel Flesh. It's said by the Doctor, and there's a moment where they all wake up and they don't know, like, something's happened and a bunch of time's been missed after the storm, and the Rebel Flesh is starting to walk around. So there's a bit when everything feels kind of weird, and she picks up a hot plate, but and she drops it. She doesn't drop it because the nerves have gone. But that was a very difficult one. I did that one very much on purpose to catch you out. Did you say I hate you? Grand.
These are not fucking quotes. These are just lines from an episode.
Yeah, they're quotes.
Fine. Yeah, let's go for it.
What's a quote, Will?
Well, mine's going to be piss easy because mine's like inspirational Doctor Who quotes I've got here.
This one's also quite nasty, I have to say. Right. So we'll give you a clue. I'm giving you clues though. Who's the
because
PM?
That's just a line. What?
Who's the PM? Margaret Thatcher, Harriet Jones, Wilson, Eden.
So it's got to be past Tennant.
So era-wise, let's define an era first. Then, what era are you going for?
Moffat, 11th.
You're 11th.
Who's the PM?
It's a question being asked to, I suppose, the antagonist of the episode to determine whether they are from our time or not.
Of a song? No. The Master? No.
And then the person he asks the question to sort of just knocks it off. There's nothing, and walks back upstairs to the tower.
Back upstairs to the tower.
Which is, let me help you a little bit. It's forbidden to go in the tower.
Series 10, 12th Doctor, and it is because it's forbidden to go in the tower. It's got to be Hyde.
Sorry, did you say 12th Doctor?
No,
Hyde?
sorry, knock.
Will, what's the context of the scene, Will? Of the scene you're thinking of, where this happens in Knock Knock?
I don't know. You said forbidden to go in the tower. It's forbidden to go in the tower in Knock Knock. So
I can tell you, yeah, it's from Knock Knock.
Oh, thank God.
So yes, David Suchet's character is like really old, and the Doctor
is
trying to. So I give you 2 points for that one. That was difficult.
Thank you. Even though you literally.
I had to help you because I realised how tricky that one is. But I was when I was writing them, I was stewing and I was just going, what if he flipping gives me tricky ones? I better give it some tricky ones as well. So that they're some of my tricky ones. Now, there's a big clue in this one. If you can work out the clue, then you've got the answer.
I'm ready.
it's no more ridiculous than Howie's CIA theory or mine.
Easy fucking peasy. I love that episode. It's the God Complex. Howie's in the God Complex. No more ridiculous, and that is so Howie's CIA theory or mine, and it is. Oh, what's her name? It's the girl. Rita.
2
Because
points.
then she thinks it's hell because she's a Muslim.
She thinks it's the Muslim criminal. Hell yes. I thought you liked that episode, so I thought if I put that one in with the name, it might just get you.
Do you know what it is? I've literally just rewatched that. So if you said Howie, I'm just thinking Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one. I'll give you a little clue here. It's from a Christmas special.
Yeah. Okay.
This character doesn't want to participate, and then being forced to participate says, "This is very Christmassy, isn't it?"
This character doesn't want to participate. It's very Christmassy, isn't it? Feels like Words of the Damned.
It's just the words. This is very Christmassy, isn't it?
Doctor Widow and Wardrobe. I've not rewatched that bollocks. The Snowman. Oh, it could be something Strax says in The Snowman. Last Christmas, not seen it in ages, so might be. It could be Last Christmas. The Snowman Strax.
You said, "Oh well, it's Last Christmas."
Was it Last Christmas?
Well, yeah, I actually didn't realize you hadn't seen it. I thought you watched it last year.
Oh, I watched it. Last year, Dan. I watched.
Yeah,
it's Christmas. So I'm going to do my Christmas special rewatches soon. But
it's it's from the Doctor, and I think it's probably one of Capaldi's best lines, and it's when they force him into the circle. They all hold his hand, and then he's forced to go into it, and he goes, "Oh, this is very Christmassy, isn't it?" I love that bit. But yeah, you were sort of on the right lines there for a second. So nice work there.
No, I didn't get any points. What do you mean nice work?
Nice one, because that was difficult. That was a tricky one.
What, you told me it was a Christmas special, so I went through all this Christmas specials.
Yeah. And
yes.
Yes, you mentioned the correct one. This
Very
one.
good job to me.
Yes, this one is next. Unless I nearly gave you the answer for some reason. Unless there's two of them. Now that's a whole different birthday.
River Song. Big Bang.
Locking that in?
That's a whole different birthday. Or is it? Oh no, no, it's not. It's Pandorica Opens because the Doctor takes her skating. Big Bang Pandorica Opens.
Is that what you're going with?
That's what I'm going with.
I give you 1 point because you're right. It is a river line. That is correct.
It's not Pandorica Opens, is it?
It's Good Man Goes to War.
Oh, of course it is.
That's when they go ice skating. No,
that's when they go ice skating.
And Stevie Wonder's playing the piano, and he played in the 1800s or something like that.
I knew it was to Rory as well, but I thought Rory's a Roman, so okay. So well, this clearly shows I don't know my Doctor as well as you.
The next one. The next one.
Okay. Next one.
I will give you a bit of a clue here. There's a clue in sort of the context of them coming back. But sorry you got killed, but you should not have done that though. That is chunky as hell. Sorry you got killed, but you should not have done that though. Still chunky, but still.
Sorry you got killed, but you should not have done that.
Though, I don't know why this is though on the end. It's strange writing.
Very strange writing. Sorry you got killed, but you should not have done that though. I feel like it's either about Amy or Rory.
Okay.
It's not Amy's choice again, is it?
And said by whom?
Sorry you got killed. You should not have done that though. What is it?
There's real thought going into this one, isn't there?
Rory's dying all the time. That'd be too easy.
So, I'll be slightly nice. You're currently out by quite a lot.
Okay, it's Clara.
You're out by a little bit more.
Bill.
So, talk to me about eras then. Which era do you think it's from?
Sorry you got killed. We should not have done that though. The writing's shit, so I'm gonna say Chibnall.
Okay.
Am I right?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm giving you.
Dan, I haven't rewatched a single Chibnall episode, so
that's why I've included it.
right, brilliant. Sorry you got killed. You should not have done that though.
I ended up telling him anyway.
Eve of the Daleks.
Said by.
Fucking Yaz.
Eve of the Daleks, yes.
No, Dan,
But it was actually by Sarah.
the Doctor.
Aisling B's character.
Oh yeah,
I forgot the name. So I had to go through into the credits and find it out. But I thought you'd get Eve of the Daleks
Thanks.
because the whole time loop stuff and the sorry you got killed. But
Yeah.
you did make a good connection there between Rory
The
dying.
writing shit.
I
So
didn't
it's
think
got to be
about- I did make
Chibnall.
some stuff about writing being chunky to try and help you. But yeah, I like that deduction you made though between Rory and Amy, even though it was completely incorrect. So I'll do this one.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks for that.
There's a slight voice effect on this one. Ever so slight.
Okay, can you pretend to do the voice effect for me, please?
I'll have a go.
Thank you.
It won't be anywhere accurate, but let's be honest.
No, I just want to hear you attempt this voice, and then when I know the actual quote, it'll be really funny. Go on.
Now he sees it. The cables, Doctor. Touch them. That was dreadful.
Davros.
That was nowhere near what I wanted to do.
Davros.
In?
Oh, I'm gonna get these fucking episodes mixed up again.
What's your instinct?
Well, Davros is surrounded by cables, and the Doctor touches them and gives them regeneration.
Okay. Yep. And which part do you think's that? Do you remember it from earlier? Is the question.
Which one? Which is familiar?
You know which is familiar. So you go Davros, which is familiar. You got the scene. That's correct.
Yes. Yay!
2 points. You got that one by yourself, really. All I
Yay!
had to do was deliver the line in a funny way. That doesn't sound like Davros, does
It was the cables helped so much. It was all right, actually.
It's not bad.
I was hoping it was going to be a Dalek one, and you have to be like,
Yeah, Daleks don't work if you do them with your regular voice. They just sounds funny.
Dan, where's this? What episode is this quote from? Exterminate.
Oh, that narrows it down. Journey's End.
what a joker! No, you plonker.
It's from Party.
It was Power of the Doctor. Right, sorry.
No, we've got 2 more. Well, this one's tricky.
Exterminated.
Don't trust him. There's a slither of ice in his heart. I don't think you'll get the character.
The slither of ice.
It's not related to the ice. It's
not related to the ice.
No, there's not actual ice. The silver's pretty close in
So
that
it's
series,
not-
but the ice, no. Although
Silver?
ice and silver, in many respects, are in that series.
Series 7, that's the snowman.
You think it's a snowman?
Well,
Min.
I don't trust him. There's ice in his heart. Like, the only reason there'd be ice is because the ice. Snowman. And I think it's Vastra, is that her name? Vastra. Lizard Lady, is that her name? Madam Vastra.
Her name is Vastra, yes.
Is it her who's talking to Clara?
Are you locking that in?
Fuck it, I'm fed up with this. Yeah.
Okay. You're on the right lines, but you're incorrect. It's from Hyde.
Here we go.
It's from Hyde.
I hate that episode.
I'm aware. Yes, it's to Clara, but it's by Emma Grayling, who is the psychic lady in that episode. She says that you shouldn't trust the Doctor. He's got a sliver of ice in his heart.
Right. I'm gonna get all Chibnall quotes for you. Fuck you.
And then our final one, Will, number 15. Then you're at an end. Your mercy for yourself.
Is it an easy one?
If you can work out the connection, and I think
Just
you might be
give
able
it to me.
Then yeah. Dictator. You've got that air of entitlement.
Tenth Doctor to the Master. Sound of drums.
You know me to repeat. Dictator. You've got that air of entitlement.
Dictator, you've got that air of entitlement. So I'm very wrong. It's not the Master and it's not the 10th Doctor. Right.
Right. Moving on.
I'm so wrong, but I'm just going to go with it because I don't actually know it.
I think this could be one that you might recognise if you heard it in the episode.
Dictator, you've got that air of entitlement. President of the world.
Just before this, they say, stop. I think the words of fleeing leader, things like that. Fleeing leader, dictator. You've got that air of entitlement.
Colonel Runaway.
And then the villain.
No, okay, it's not Colonel Runaway, right? Gotcha.
Then the villain starts talking about shutting up the other character.
Is it the Master? Sacha Dhawan's Master. And he always shouts, "Shut up!" to everyone. Timeless Children, Sacha Dhawan.
You think Timeless Children, Sacha Dhawan? Locking it in. Final one. End of the misery.
Locked in.
You've got the right era, but it's actually from The Vanquishers. What
episode's that?
That's the one at the end of Flux.
Oh, piss right off.
So there's Craig Parkinson is.
I don't know.
I thought this would be fairly fresh in your mind because it was in the trailer.
Vanquishers? I've not watched it once.
What do you mean you've not watched it once?
I watched it when it come out. I'm like, that's wank. I never watched it again. Just like all of Flux. I've not rewatched Flux.
So that would be where you went wrong then.
The only Jodie one I've rewatched is Power of the Doctor and The Haunting of Villa Deodati, and even that's a bit shit now.
Oh dear.
Right, Dan. Never be cruel, never be cowardly. Remember, hate is always foolish and love is always wise. Always try to be nice, never fail to be kind.
Well, I know it's 12th Doctor.
Go on.
But I'm trying to think of the episode because at the minute I'm stuck
too,
between.
Actually, hold on. I'll just copy this and see what it says.
Between 12th Doctor and the scene at the Doctor Falls when he's like ranting, or his regeneration scene in Twice Upon a Time.
Pardon me, sorry.
I think the next line, in fact, is about pairs. So I'm going to go with Twice Upon a Time.
You want weapons? We're in a library. Books.
Oh, okay. Well, I know the two-parter,
I
but it's just what
okay.
side
Okay.
that's on.
Okay.
Well, it's 10th Doctor.
It is 10th Doctor.
Is it? I'm gonna go with Silence in the Library. It's one of the
You
other.
get 1 point. You get 1 point. You're so wrong. It
Is
is
it
the
Forest
10th
of the Dead?
Doctor, Tooth and Claw.
No, you cheeky. Oh, I remember that line now. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good deception. Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is quite an easy one. Amy Pond, there's something you better understand about me. It's important, and one day your life may depend on it.
So repeat that again.
I am definitely a madman with a box.
Amy Pond, there is one thing you can remember about me. I'm definitely a madman with a box.
No. Amy Pond, there's something you better understand about me because it's important, and one day your life may depend on it. I am definitely a madman with a box.
That could be quite a lot of episodes. But what sprung to mind for some reason was like Series 6, but I don't know why.
All right.
But I'm feeling, as a van reversing, I'm feeling that it's 11th Hour.
It is 11th Hour.
And
Who says
it's
it?
by the Doctor. By the Doctor.
Yeah, you got 2 points, wasn't it? Yeah.
Way.
Some people live more than 20 years. Some people live more than 20 years and others do in 80. It's not the time that matters, it's the person.
Some people live more. Some people live.
Some people live more in 20 years and others do in 80. It's not the time that matters, it's the person.
I'm gonna kick myself when I think of it.
Go on.
Because I recognise the line, but I have no clue what it's from.
You're gonna kick yourself?
I am. Hang on, I've got to think of something. I can't just give you nothing.
Shit, my phone is going charge.
It was pretty historic episode. I'm feeling Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror. So I'm going to go with Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, and I'm going to go with the Doctor.
You couldn't be more off.
Oh no, what is it?
Well, first of all, Nikola Tesla's the 13th Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wrong. It's the 10th Doctor in the Lazarus Experiment.
Oh, because he's talking about aging. Right. Okay, yeah. Got you. Yeah. So excited by it. His image is frozen.
900 years in time and space, and I've never been slapped by someone's mother.
That cut out beautifully.
Are you with us?
Yeah. 900 years in time and space, and I've never been slapped by someone's mother. Now, there's two things that I'm thinking of, okay? So one, it's a Ninth Doctor quote, and it's from Aliens in London, or it's from Lazarus Experiment again. When Martha's mum slaps him in the face.
What's your answer?
"900 years, and I've never been slapped by someone's mother." Let's go with Ninth Doctor, Aliens in London.
2 points, Daniel. So I even tried while saying that to put away my northern accent because it giving it away even more.
You tried to become more.
I tried to hide my northern accent because I read it in my head like 900 years in time and space. I've never been slapped by someone's mother, and if I say mother, that's an easy giveaway.
Like that.
So I said I want to go mother. I hated it. This is who I am, right here, right now. All right.
I heard this one earlier. I think I heard it on I think it's Clara.
Okay.
It's Clara, and I think I want to say it's from Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. Yeah, I'm locking that in.
You lock it in. Clara, Journey to Centre of the TARDIS.
Yeah. She's talking about. No.
Once again, it's the Ninth Doctor in the End of the World. This is who I am, right here, right now. All right, Rose goes, all right. Yes, it is.
Okay. See what you
You
the
know,
connection I made.
no, not really. Again, had to hide me had to hide my northern accent.
Oh, what's next? 10 more. We can do it.
We're all stories in the end. Just make it a good one, eh? They're all said by the Doctor. I need to work out which Doctor. We're all stories in the end.
I'd say
Just
11.
make it a good one, eh?
I'm feeling 11 with that.
11. Yep.
Yeah. So 11th Doctor, but what episode?
We're all stories in the end, and that's okay as long as you just keep.
Are you trying to throw me off?
I am trying to throw you off. Yeah. Do you need a clue?
Yeah, let's have a clue on this one. All stories. Just make it a good one.
It's a season finale.
That does help. Because I was thinking Rings of Akatan because the whole story with the leaf, but nah. Is it Big Bang Theory? Not Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang.
Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang. I think it's 11th Doctor, Big Bang.
Saying it to who?
Amy. I think
Close.
it's in the scene when he's sitting there in the Panorica.
No, you have got the episode. You have got the person. So I will give it to you. It's when he goes back in time and goes through his life. He says it to Amelia Pond.
Right. When she's in the bed.
In the bed.
Right. Okay.
You were close. You were close.
I was thinking of that scene as well as the one I mentioned, but because I was thinking of the Rings of Akatan for a little while, and then I was like, it could be that one, but the whole fairy tale thing doesn't really work with Clara. It goes more towards Amy, so that was the thing that was making me think otherwise.
Quite an easy one. Always take a banana to a party.
Bananas are good. That is the 10th Doctor, and that is from The Girl in the Fireplace.
Well done, because he said, I think I just invented the banana daiquiri 10 years ago. Yeah. I had to skip a bit of the quote on that one because it says, always bring a banana to a party, Rose. I can't say that. That's a dead give. That's a dead giveaway. You don't just give up. You don't just let things happen. You make a stand. You say no. You have the guts to do what's right, even when everyone else just runs away. Not said by the Doctor, I will tell you that.
You have the guts to say no, even when...
Do you want the quote again?
Yes, please.
You don't just give up. You don't just let things happen. You make a stand. You say no. You have the guts to do what's right, even when everyone else just runs away.
I think it's Bill.
Okay.
I'm feeling Bill. I think it might be Series 10.
Okay.
No, hang on. Repeat it again.
You don't just give up. You don't just let things happen. You make a stand. You say no. You have the guts to do what's right, even when everyone else just runs away.
I I pictured a face, like a shot of them saying it, but I don't know who it is.
Okay, would it make it easy if I say where do you think they're saying it?
Okay. Yeah. Go on.
It's in a cafe.
Bells of St. John.
Is that your final answer?
I'm gonna go with it's Clara, Bells of St. John. Although there is something that rings a bell with the idea that she's only just met him, but she seems to know all about him. But isn't that like the thing, like catching her up? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. 'Cause
So
I
your
haven't got much else.
final answer
I want to
is
kick myself.
the cafe, Bells of St. John, Clara.
Yeah.
It's Rose in Parting of the Ways.
Oh, would
When
you
the
sit in the
father sends
chip
her
shop?
home.
I watched that last week.
I watched it yesterday
That's what I was
as well.
thinking. That's such a strange line. I can imagine her like delivering it, and she's like, "Oh," and I was thinking, "Oh, Rose is so like petty. Like she's so, so incorrect, so very incorrect. That's not a cafe. That's a chip shop. Oh no, it is a cafe, isn't it?
It is a cat.
Next one, we can recover.
I'll give you a clue. I missed out one of his key fucking catchphrases.
Okay.
So I'll tell you again, but I'm not saying the catchphrase because you'll get it in seconds.
Yeah.
Right? Before I go, just want to tell you something. You were absolutely, and you know what? So was I.
This is the final line of the Ninth Doctor. So Ninth Doctor, Parting
is.
of the Ways.
It is. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't get it like instantly.
It's
You
from the
actually
same
looked a bit.
episode.
Yeah, I know it is. You looked a bit puzzled for a second. Ooh, this is a good one. Letting it get to you. You know what? That's called being alive. Best thing there is. Being alive right now is all that counts.
I have absolutely no idea.
It's the 11th Doctor. I'll give you that.
All right, from the 11th Doctor era.
11th Doctor era.
I think it is probably the 11th Doctor, to be honest.
I will also tell you it's one of my favourite 11th Doctor episodes.
That's quite difficult to flip and narrow down.
And he's saying it to this character that is only in this episode. They're not a recurring one.
I'm feeling Series 7.
Okay.
Particularly Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS.
What makes you think that?
I feel like it's what he says to the robotic brother.
Okay, no, I do see where you're coming from.
I'll lock that one in because I haven't got much else, to be honest. I've got no other avenues, so I'll lock that one in. It's probably wrong, but we're going to go with it.
All I'm saying is you're wrong.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, nice, yeah.
It is the 11th Doctor, Series 6, Episode 4, The Doctor's Wife.
I got a point for 11th Doctor.
Yeah. But I told you this is said by the 11th Doctor, so I don't know if you get that quote.
I get the point on principle. Okay, also, to think that your favourite, or one of your favourite episodes is Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. I mean, what am I talking about?
This next one is quite long.
Okay.
So bear with the dyslexic for a second.
It's full paragraph, this one.
It actually is.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking really close up because I'm. Oh, this is a disgusting angle, guys.
It's nice and pixelated. No one can see your freckles.
Okay, you can't. Everybody knows that everybody dies, but not every day, not today. Some days are special. Some days are so blessed. Some days nobody dies at all. Now and then, once in every long while, every day in a million days, when the wind stands fair and the doctor comes to call, everybody lives.
Okay, there's some interesting things in that. My initial thought, which I'm going to stick with because I'll change my mind, River Song, Silence in the Library.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yep.
very much.
Nope.
No. No.
You are right with River Song.
Okay.
However, it is.
Was it the first part?
Finale of Series 6. The wedding of River Song.
Oh, because nobody was dying because they're all stuck at the same point, and it's talking about the Doctor's death, not River's death. Right. Okay. That's another 1 point to me. I think we've got four more left.
You're still doing better than me.
I think yours, the ones that I've been given by you, are probably easier to guess than the ones I had for you. Sure.
Never ignore. Are you ready for this one?
I am.
Never ignore a coincidence, unless, of course, you're busy. In which case, always ignore coincidence.
Never ignore a coincidence unless, of course, you're busy. Then always ignore. I'm feeling Capaldi with that one. It's definitely Moffat.
Are you?
It feels Moffat.
It is Moffat. It's Moffat.
But I'm trying to work out whether it's 11th Doctor or 12th Doctor. I'm leaning towards 11.
Yeah.
You're gonna say something then?
I mean, yeah, 11. Not saying you're right or wrong.
As in, you agreed that was 11. That was a choice. Let me think. So I'm gonna go with 11th
No, I just
Doctor.
agreed that was your choice.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm feeling 11th Doctor, so I'm gonna go with 11th Doctor. And I'm trying to think of a coincidence. I want to say A Christmas Carol. Is that weird? Some episodes went through my head, like Beast Below.
What episode went through your head?
Beast
Below.
Below.
For a second. Beast Below, yeah. Who do you think said it?
Oh, I think it was the Doctor. But I think
the Doctor
Beast Below.
said.
Mhm. Because I think he's talking about like the correlation of everything in the ships, everything on Earth is leaning towards it being a ship. And then Christmas Carol, I don't know quite why. I think it's just because it's. No, it can't be Christmas Carol, can it? It's not Christmas Carol.
Why not?
Because it doesn't work within the story. I can't think of a coincidence that fits it.
Fair enough.
I'm going to go with my initial instinct, which was Beast Below. Yeah, that was an but it was through like a lot of vocal issues.
It was the 11th Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
It was Series 5.
Right.
However, it was Pandorica Opens.
Oh no! When he's walking into the trap.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
Never ignore a coincidence, unless, of course, if you're busy, and there's always ignore a coincidence. Yeah.
Oh, that's
right.
It's quite irritating, that one.
In 900 years of time and space, I've never met anybody who wasn't important. It's a famous line, but can you tell me what episode it's from?
900
years of time and space, and no such when it wasn't important.
900 years of time and space, and never met anyone who wasn't important. I feel like I'm leaning towards Matt Smith again.
Okay. He's got the most quotables. That's why.
Yeah, I'm feeling towards that. Have you got anything clue related for this one in your head?
Again, this character is only in this one episode.
Okay. So the character he's talking to, or the character itself.
Yeah,
Okay.
the character
Um.
he's talking to.
Right. So 11th Doctor, for
Yep.
sure. 900 years. I've never met anyone that wasn't important. You can see it. You can hear it in his delivery.
It wasn't important. You can just imagine him slowing down on the end and starting to whisper.
Yeah, because he does that a lot. 900 years. Anyone that wasn't important. 900 years. I've never met anyone that wasn't important.
900 years in time and space. I've never met somebody that wasn't important. It's a famous quote, but like, where from?
Vampires in Venice.
Nope. I'll let you guess again.
Oh, you're gonna give me a second guess on this one.
Yeah, I'll give you 3. Because I didn't know this. I knew the quote. I just didn't know what episode.
That's the struggle I've got.
And I've never met any 900 years in time and space. I've never met anybody that wasn't important.
Right, so I've got 3 guesses. Right, so let's keep moving.
Yeah, you've had one.
So I don't think it's Amy's choice. I don't
Nope.
feel like it will happen in the 2-parter with the Solarians.
Nope.
I don't. It could be Vincent and the Doctor, but I'm not feeling it. Is it the Lodger?
It's series 6. There you go. I'll just give you that.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, there's 2 guesses. I've got one more guess for series 6. I distinctly remember another character saying something like, "It's not. Oh, she's not important," or something, and he goes, "Oh no, she is. I've never met anyone that wasn't important." Okay, so series 6, Quantum Astronaut, Day on the Moon. I'm gonna go with it's the girl. He's referring to the girl. He's referring to River Song.
Is he?
He is. That's what the Doctor's doing. He's referring to River Song.
Okay.
And that guy in Day of the Moon has got he's got amnesia of some sort, hasn't he? So he doesn't remember that she's there, and he says that she's not important, or it's not important. Is it Day of the Moon?
Final answer. Locking it in.
Final answer. Day of the Moon. 11th Doctor. Oh no!
It is the Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe.
What?
Yeah, my exact reaction as well.
I don't remember that.
Me neither. I know the quote. If you had told me what episode it was from, I'd be like, I ain't got a fucking clue, mate.
Will, I've just counted how many questions. You've got 2 more. Well, we're on question 13. That's just done and failed for me. So now you've got 2 more questions, 14 and 15, and I need to get 2 more points to win.
Okay, well, I've found some more.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
When you're a kid, they tell you it's all grow up, get a job, get married, get a house, have a kid, and that's it. But the truth is, the world is so much stronger than that, so much darker, and so much madder, and so much better.
I have absolutely no idea.
It's not said by the Doctor or a companion.
Okay. Can you define the era?
What you wanted to know?
Which Doctor?
10.
Okay. And it's not said by Doctor nor companion.
Yep.
And could you repeat the quote again?
When you're a kid, they tell you it's all grow up, get a job, get married, get a house, have a kid, and that's it. But the truth is, the world is so much stronger than that. It's so much darker and so much madder and so much better.
Was this person in 2 episodes?
No.
I feel like it's Adam Mitchell. From Dalek.
No.
I know you
It's
said
10th
10th Doctor, didn't you? Yeah. But that's what that was ticking through my head just then. Invasion, no. New Earth, no. Tooth and Claw. Not very familiar, to be honest. I'm gonna go with no. Dog's barking. She's trying to tell me the answer.
Come on, Dan.
Okay, let me think. I'm feeling. So 10th Doctor era. Let's go with. Let's guess an episode and guess a side character and go with that. So I'm gonna go with. So I literally have no idea. Gridlock.
No.
I
So
don't know.
big fat.
Big fat on that one.
Yeah.
What's the answer then?
It is Elton Pope, Love and Monsters.
Oh really? Okay. Oh right. Yes, I understand the context of that now. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, you caught me out there. That's a good one.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So Will.
Right. One more.
One more. I need to get 1 point to draw.
The way I see it, life is a pile of good things and bad things. The good things don't always soften the bad things, but vice versa. The bad things don't always spoil the good things and make them unimportant.
Life's full of good things and bad things. Life's full of good things and bad things. Life's full of good things and bad things. Can I get an era, please?
Yeah, it's 11.
11. Oh, that's exactly what I thought it was. That hasn't helped at all. The way I see it, can you repeat the phrase again?
The way I see it, every life is a pile of good things and bad things. The good, vice versa. The bad things don't always spoil the good things and make them unimportant. Can you think whilst I go wee wee? Thank you.
Okay, so now Will's gone to the loo. What I'm thinking of is I want to say God complex, but I don't think God complex is correct. So I'm going to stay away from that. Although actually I think it is God complex because it's talking about faith. It's talking about values. I wonder if Will's trying to get me again by giving me the Rita character from an episode that he's seen quite recently. It does ring a bell, her saying that, but whether that's actually true, has he taken the mic with him? Which is it's true. He has. He's laughing. He has. He's just standing in the loo.
Brilliant.
I'm getting the sense it's God complex.
Final answer.
And it's Rita from, is it Rita from earlier?
No, sure.
That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm looking.
You're the Doctor Who nerd.
I haven't got anything else, and I feel like that rings a bell.
Guess what?
What?
Quick question. What episode are you about to go watch with Amy and possibly Hannah?
Vincent and the Doctor.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's Vincent and the Doctor.
Is it Vincent himself?
No, the Doctor says it to the Vincent.
Okay, so the Doctor says it to Vincent. So when I see it, like good things and bad things. Oh right, okay, yeah. When he's trying to fine.
Okay.
So Will,
it's a tie, surely.
It's very close.
I mean, I literally told you which character was saying it, so I don't know if how you've gone. But go on.
It's very close. So you have got 14 out of a possible 30.
Yeah.
I've got 13 out of a possible
Shut
30.
your mouth.
And yours were harder than mine, I have to say. So, Will, you win
You
again.
think mine was harder? Mate, these are from an inspirational Doctor Who quote website.
My questions for you were harder.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So, even though I did help you, but
You did help me, but then I also helped you, so.
I know clapping doesn't really work on podcasts, but the winner of the 2022
Dan versus Will.
Dan versus Will Christmas special thing is Will. Again. For, I think, the third year running.
I know.
I don't
You
think
try and
I've
come at
won
me with Doctor Who knowledge, but put straight back down.
I haven't won one yet. The end of 2022 is here, but it may not be just over quite yet.
Yep, you're along the lines.
So we're going to be doing like a bonus Christmas special, hopefully.
Not bonus, it is the Christmas. This is the December episode, and we're doing the Christmas special.
Yes, and then we're going to do a Christmas special. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. We haven't fully locked that in, but we hope to do a Christmas special in person. I think for the first time in about a year, which is quite exciting. And then,
we've not done one in person ever, have we?
Not since COVID. We've not done one in person.
We've
You're
not
right,
done one in
actually.
person. We've never done one in person.
I think when we originally, when I first we started doing them, when we first started doing them, then they were in first person. They were in person, but then afterwards, like,
were they?
Just to do it on Discord or whatever. So, are
you sure we did them in person for the first few?
I think we did like the first two in person, and then I think we went to this.
Yeah, I think we've done a podcast in person. But all right.
It was many years ago at this point. We were still at school. But yeah, so we're going back. We're going to be back together to do a proper podcast. The commentary tracks next year are going to be done in person, hopefully, and we hope to have some more guests on for interviews and various other things as we talk about various things about Doctor Who, etc. And maybe just open up a little bit more into different podcast scene. So, Will, have you got anything to say as you're the victor?
Not really. I think the next. I'm trying to think like what we could do for the next Dan versus Will.
I don't know. I'm not thinking about that. It's about a year. It's a year to the next one.
Roughly. Is it a yearly thing? All right.
I don't know. Well, the last one was yearly, but it's mostly because we couldn't be asked to do one. Will, it's the last time we're going to see you in the screen this year. I mean, for everyone at home, it makes absolutely no difference.
I'm hungry. Feed me.
But for everyone at home, it makes absolutely no difference. You're still on the screen. But for us, we'll actually be in person, Will. So if I get angry at you, I can just slap you. I shall wrap up. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy this podcast. I know it's been a bit of a weird one, but hopefully we can do some more Dan v Wills next year in order for me to bring back some form of reputation.
I think this one was hard. This
was tricky. It really was. But there must be ways of doing quizzes and stuff that we can do with just two of us and things like that. So, and also try and make it as fair as we possibly can. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy the podcast. If you want to check out the podcast, you can check it out on various other streaming platforms, such as, Will, it's over to you.
Spotify, Spreaker, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts,
Google Podcasts,
Podchaser,
Podbox. That's not a thing.
There's something called like there's something box.
iHeartRadio.
Oh, Castbox. Get up, you be real. I commented Castbox. That's the one I'm thinking of.
There we go.
But don't you worry, guys. You don't need to remember all these.
I think we've got all of them almost. I think we actually have. But for the first time, we've actually nailed all of the streaming platforms.
Don't say that because we would have definitely got it wrong.
Yeah, we've probably missed one.
Because we said the same last time, and we've just ignored Castbox for the past 50 times. And it's only because I went to comment it on your Be Real, I thought, actually, let me just look at this.
Yeah.
Let me just look at this link tree. What the fuck is Castbox? Yeah, but don't you worry, guys. You don't need to remember all these streaming platforms, such as I'm not doing it again. You can just go to the link tree down below, and you'll be taken.
Nice burp. Nice burp in the middle of that.
But
you don't need to actually. But you don't need for us to list them all. We think we've got them all this time, but we're probably incorrect. And you can find them
There's
all
that
in the
many
link tree
to remember.
down below.
How could you know which one you'll listen to us on?
Maybe listen to us on all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe
why
they
not?
sound slightly
we
different.
could become the first Castbox exclusive podcast.
I cannot vouch that there are not exclusives already.
I've never fucking heard of Castbox, so I'm going to presume it would be the first exclusive SoundCloud podcast.
Oh yeah, we forgot SoundCloud.
Did we not say SoundCloud?
I don't think we said SoundCloud.
We can become the first SoundCloud exclusive podcast, guys.
Friend.
So yeah, just do your thing.
You've completely lost the will to speak. But anyway,
follow Dan on TikTok.
Our links are down in the description below.
Follow Dan on TikTok.
And we shall be back in the not too distant future with another podcast episode.
Ooh, aye.
Why? Goodbye.
Ta-ra, duck.
Ta-ra, duck.